I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link. As expected, a humid and wet day with the rain showers continuing. At times, we've had some heavier downpours, though most of the heavier rain has been confined along the immediate south shore late this morning. But even there, looking at the radar, it's really let up. Most of the heavy rain has actually moved offshore, so feel a little better about any, flooding concerns as far as local street flooding. So let's first take a look at the high temp. Of course, with the cloud cover and the precipitation, not as warm as yesterday, but more humid. Topping out in the upper 70s in most locations, made it to 77 so far Providence, 79 Taunton, and mid-70s in Smithfield. As we take a peek at temperatures now, we're taping this as of the 4 o'clock hour, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's slipped into the lower 70s. So one of the cooler days we've had this summer season. So taking a look at what we're tracking, well, for one, showers will continue this evening, though, based on the latest radar trends and computer data, computer models, nothing really too heavy. So good news there. So I think the risk of any localized street flooding, and we weren't really expecting anything extreme, but still there for a few hours. But we'll feel a little better that the risk of any real super heavy rain has pretty much come to an end. But keep the umbrella nearby this evening. With it'll be damp, some scattered showers, and still on the humid side. Drier on Wednesday. The clouds may be more stubborn, especially the first half of the day. Do expect some peaks or breaks of at least partial sun by mid to late afternoon and by tomorrow evening. Still no, big heat expected this week. We're going to keep temperatures in check, kind of seasonable, in the upper 70s or lower 80s during the afternoon hours. So here's a satellite and radar composite. And notice on the lower right-hand side where actually a flood warning as of this hour is in effect for Nantucket only. You see that heavier downpour, and so actually some thunder over Nantucket. So that's pretty much where the computer models did a pretty nice job of highlighting the worst of the rain and thunder being just offshore. You can see that out towards Nantucket. So that's actually pulling away, and there's not much behind that, but we'll keep at least scattered showers in the forecast for the evening hours. And then a lot of this precipitation will be heading offshore overnight, and this does set the stage for drier weather coming up on Wednesday. Dew points, the humidity, a lot of green out there indicating high humidity from New England back through the Midwest, and that'll continue this evening and right on through the overnight hours. So we're getting real close here, and start off this evening with some leftover showers. Excuse me, even into the overnight. I wouldn't rule out a passing shower. By tomorrow morning, Wednesday morning, other than maybe a sprinkle around sunrise, there's really not much in the way of rain, though the clouds are kind of stubborn. 6 a.m. starting off in the upper 60s. We do dry out by certainly mid-morning. By noontime, we're dry, but notice the clouds still linger. But we're dry, and temperatures are comfortable, about 75. And then mid to late afternoon, you start to see some kind of breaks in the overcast, allowing for some partial sun. And that should do the trick and get temperatures up into at least the upper 70s to around 80. Notice towards the Cape and the islands, a lot cooler, extra clouds and the wind off the water, keeping it cooler there. 6 o'clock in the evening, some breaks of sun and dry, and then later Wednesday night, partly cloudy skies along with some quiet weather. So for this evening, outside of a few showers, not anticipating any big downpours, but keep the umbrella nearby. Tomorrow morning, kind of a slow start, cloudy skies, humid, starting off in the upper 60s. Any sprinkles around daybreak should be winding down. I don't think it's complete clearing, but we'll see some partial sun or some breaks of sun through the overcast mid to late day. Outdoor activities for Wednesday afternoon, it's not bad. Looking at temperatures in the upper 70s to close to 80 in a few spots. So the heaviest rain has moved offshore, but still some lingering showers for this evening. We're going to dry out for Wednesday. Actually a comfortable day despite the cloud cover. And then seeing signs of really no big storms on the horizon the rest of the week and on into the weekend. Of course, my full forecast on Eyewitness News starting not too long from now at 5 o'clock this evening. And of course, keep it here to WPRI.com and this Weather Now link for additional updates. That's the latest. Thanks for logging in, and we'll talk to you soon.